Welcome to the Church of New Enchantment. I am Dr. Peter Sousa. Today we gather to explore a mystery that resides within the very heart of our homes. We are looking at the spiritual architecture of the bond between humans and animals. This is not a conversation about biology or psychology. This is a deep dive into the sacred science of the soul. We are here to recognize the silent guardians who walk beside us. In our pursuit of Esoteric Universalism, we often look for teachers in ancient texts or distant stars. However, we must recognize that the divine intelligence often chooses the most humble forms to deliver the most profound messages. In many Eastern traditions, a bodhisattva is defined as a being who has reached a state of spiritual completion but chooses to remain in the physical realm to assist others. Within this church, we believe that many of our animal companions are exactly that. They are highly evolved spirits who have donned the mask of an animal to fulfill a mission of grace. They have entered your life not as a subordinate, but as a spiritual peer with a specific assignment to support your evolution. Nothing in the spiritual realm happens by chance. Your pet is not with you simply because you visited a shelter or a breeder. You are together because of a pre-incarnation contract. Before you entered this physical life, your souls agreed to meet. Your animal companion is a vibrational match for the specific lessons you are meant to learn in this lifetime. They are emissaries of a higher frequency. When you are lost in the density of the material world, your pet acts as a lighthouse. They hold a steady vibration of presence and sincerity that helps you find your way back to your own internal spark. They are anchors for your light body during times of global or personal transition. Animals possess a unique ability to perceive the human auric field with a clarity that most humans have forgotten. They do not hear your words as much as they feel your frequency. When you carry the weight of financial stress or emotional fatigue, your pet senses the shift in your energy. They do not judge you for it. Instead, they perform a form of spiritual alchemy. By sitting in your presence or seeking your touch, they are actively working to harmonize your field. They absorb the static of your anxieties and ground them into the earth. This is a form of silent service that is often overlooked. They are the guardians of the domestic temple, keeping the energetic space clear of negative residue. To understand this connection, we must look back at our religious foundations. In the original Hebrew of the Old Testament, the word Nephesh is used to describe the living soul. Most importantly, this word is applied equally to humans and animals. In the eyes of the Creator, there is no distinction in the quality of the life force that animates us. We are all part of the same divine breath. From the feline protectors of ancient Egypt to the sacred creatures mentioned in the Gnostic Gospels, we see a consistent recognition of the animal as a bridge to the divine. They remind us that the sacred is not a destination, it is a state of being. It is the purr of a cat and the loyal gaze of a dog. These are the physical echoes of a much larger spiritual truth. How do we honor this contract? We must begin by shifting our perspective. When you look at your pet today, do not see a creature. See a teacher in disguise. Recognize that their presence is a gift of grace from the universal spirit. When they demand your attention, see it as a call to return to the present moment. When they show you unconditional unconditional love, recognize it as a reflection of the divine love that exists within you. We are called to be the stewards of these souls, just as they are the guardians of ours. This is the true meaning of the sacred science of connection. May you leave here today with eyes that see the divinity in all living things. May you honor the sacred contract you hold with your animal companions. Let their presence be a reminder that you are never alone and that the universe is always conspiring for your highest good. Thank you for being part of the Church of New Enchantment. May your heart remain light and your spirit remain resilient. Peace be with you.